Darkness is Low Growl, and I got games. I got a whole lot of games that I want to share with you today. I don't believe I've ever shown you all these, but back in my 360 days, my kids were a lot younger. I had quite a few, and I thought it would be a good idea to do a little retro gaming collection review for you all. So, without any further delay, let's get into it. I've divided them up into a few different stacks. I got like the ones that I was really into. Then I have like family fun, and then there's a couple of duds in here as well. But let me know what you think of my collection. Also, I have some Haribo Twin Snakes. I think this is my favorite gummy snack at the moment. I don't eat a lot of them, but these things are really, really good. They got the sweet side and the sour side. So while I'm doing this review, I'll be eating on some Twin Snakes. All right, some sour gummies. First game, in no particular order, we have Alan Wake. When I first played Alan Wake, I ain't gonna lie, it was a good game. I had fun with it. And I remember having to find all those batteries for my flashlight and stuff because this darkness was coming for me. You're an author, and you're trying to find your wife, and you got to go through this spooky town. It's actually really good. Well, at least my memories of this game have it being really good. I guess I can incorporate some whispering. I'll tell you a little bit about it. In darkness, fight with light. When the wife of best-selling author, no writer, Alan Wake, disappears on their vacation, his search turns up pages from a thriller he doesn't even remember writing. A dark presence stalks the town of Bright Falls, pushing Wake to the brink of insanity in his fight to unravel the mystery and save the woman he loves. Part action game, part psychological thriller, Alan Wake is a pulse-pounding thrill ride. I'll give it to you. Alan Wake was pretty good. I got all the way to the end. I don't think I beat it though. But it was definitely fun. I did beat it. Alright. Next. Fable 2. Fable, the thing that was unique about Fable is you start off your character, but it's let me just read the description to you. Who will you become? Beginning as a penniless street urchin, your destiny is to become Albion's greatest hero, but will your power lie in kindness or cruelty? Choose your own path to glory and experience how those choices change you and the world forever. A new life, a unique adventure every time. Okay, so it's got a couple little highlights down here. Those boxes says, it's all up to you, man or woman, good or evil, career and family, or just you and your faithful canine companion. Live life your way. The thing that really I'm sorry. The thing that really got me into this game was the freedom. It reminded me of like something almost simulation like. And y'all know I like my simulations. But you just have free choice. You go around, you do good things, you do bad things, you make good choices, you make bad choices. It was really free will living. And but I think with the Fable series, it might have ended up kind of falling off. I think it did meet people's expectations. But I enjoyed it. I didn't finish it, but for what I did do, it was pretty fun. And I was younger, and I don't think I know for a fact I didn't put as much effort into this game as I do in games I play now. Like I do a bunch of reading and make sure I understand all the concepts and everything so I don't miss anything. All right. Next. Castlevania, Lords of Shadow. Alright, so I started playing Castlevania Lords of Shadow. If y'all are not familiar with the Castlevania game series, it's pretty good. It's about Dracula and the Belmont family. I think Lords of Shadow actually is the first game showing how Count Dracula came to be, or something like that. Let me read a little bit for you. Alright, I'll let y'all look at the cover while I read it. Some pretty cool art. Okay, it is the end of days, and ungodly powers from demon lairs suffocates mortal beings. The earth's alliance with the heavens has been threatened by a dark and malevolent force, the mysterious Lords of Shadow. Gabriel is a member of the Brotherhood of Light, an elite group of holy knights who protect and defend the innocent against the supernatural. I only played about half this game. I didn't finish the whole thing, but if you're into Castlevania, this is a 3D type of Castlevania, not your typical side scroller. I'm old school, so I like the side scrolling Castlevanias, but this was definitely a very graphically impressive game, and it was pretty fun as well. Next up, Army of Two. I played this one. I don't know if this is Army of Two, the 40th day, so this wasn't the first one, but I played this for a bit with one of my brothers. We didn't finish it, but it was cool for what it was. You know what? I didn't play it with my brother. I probably would have finished it then. I played it with I played it with the computer. I played on my own, so I got to a certain point and I just didn't finish it. Now, y'all may be like, man, Low Growl, you sure don't finish your games. The thing is, I was working a lot. When I was in my 360 era, I had a full-time job, kids and responsibilities, so I couldn't put as much time into the games as I wanted to, and I was very purposeful about the games that I bought. You know, certain games, it's like I had to have, and I would definitely play and complete it. This was not one of those games. For me, Metal Gear, that's a game that I had to finish. God of War, I had to finish. Gears of War, I had to finish. And even for a time, when the games were good, Call of Duty, I was buying those every time. I don't buy every Call of Duty anymore though. But Army of Two, it says, fight together, survive together. The best co-op experience with all new moves, tactics, all new moves and tactics. An epic disaster brings Shanghai to the brink of chaos. One of the most advanced weapon customization systems ever seen in a video game. Explosive online multiplayer modes focused on new and unique cooperative play. Sounds like a good time, and it was for a little while, but then I think another game probably came out and I was like, okay, we'll put this down. Okay, next up, Guitar Hero Legends of Rock. This was a very good Guitar Hero entry. This was the first Guitar Hero game that I owned. Yeah, Slash and Tom Morello. It was a couple of the boss battles in there. But I think this might have been at the height of the Guitar Hero craze. After this, they did World Tour, where you had the drums added in there and the mic so you could sing. But man, I played this game so much. Christmas time, it was good family times when we played this. Let me see. Unleash your inner rock legend. Become a legend. Face off against guitar icon Slash and Tom Morello in insane boss battles featuring original tracks recorded exclusively for Guitar Hero 3 Legends of Rock. Fully immersive concert experience. Realize as a true rock concert experience with all new venues, incredible lighting effects, authentic instruments, and sick character moves. Incredible soundtrack. Guitar Hero 3 Legends of Rock features the biggest and loudest songs ever compiled in a game. Over 70 rockin' tracks. I'm not gonna read all the names of the tracks, but man, they came out with DLC and all that. Once I played this one, I end up going back and finding a PlayStation 2. I bought Guitar Hero 1 and 2 for the PlayStation 2. I think that's the console. But it was so fun. It really did make you feel like a rock star. Honestly though, before I had a guitar, because I know y'all looking at the price, $79.99. But that came with the guitar peripheral, so that wasn't bad. But you could play with the controller and you could play with the guitar. I was a controller hero for a long time. Alright, next. Disney Infinity. I didn't even think about it, but I haven't been tapping or giving y'all any type of little ASMR besides the whispers. Disney Infinity. Next up, we got Ninja Gaiden 2. The Ninja Gaiden games, when they redid them on, I think the first one might have been, I remember playing it on the original Xbox, the very first one. It was so good. And when this one came out, oh man, they recently put this on Game Pass, and I downloaded it. But this was a good game. I finished the first one. I got far in this one, but for unknown reasons, I didn't finish. Highly recommend it though. Let's see what it says. The fine line between honor and vengeance will be crossed by one. In this action-packed sequel to Ninja Gaiden, you are Ryu Hayabusa, the ultimate ninja action hero. Destroy everything in your path as you embark on a quest to avenge your clan and prevent destruction of the human race from a brutal and relentless enemy. Armed with special moves, deadly weapons, and the relentlessness of a ninja, you shall leave a wake of death in the name of honor. Death in the name of honor. This is the best ninja game ever, in my opinion. Now, they recently announced that there's going to be a Ninja Gaiden 4, and Ryu will not be the main protagonist. You're going to still be able to play as him, but it's another dude that they're introducing, but I'm pretty excited about it. Okay. Kinect Adventures. I don't know how many of y'all remember the Kinect peripheral that that Xbox had. It was like a top TV mounted camera that would do motion tracking, and you would play these games as a family. If you can see the back, you know, you would do all these different activities, and it was meant to be like a family fun game. It was really janky though. We had a pretty good time with it, but as you know, the Kinect went the way of the dinosaur. Next up, we have Cabela's Big Game Hunter. Y'all ever played hunting games before? I actually like hunting games. I don't hunt in real life, but I do watch hunting videos, and just the thought about like hunting and stalking and stuff like that. If y'all see me look to the side, I'm looking at the viewfinder. But hunting games are fun to me. This one was arcadey. It's like arcade style. So if you take a look at the artwork, you see what I mean? Like, it would be moments when suddenly like a bunch of lions or something just start coming at you, and I'm like, that's not realistic. It could be elk or whatever, but it would just be a lot happening. But I eventually got into what is the hunting game that's out now? Oh my goodness. I can't believe I can't remember the name of this hunting game, but I'm telling you, during COVID, I played the mess out of this game. The Hunter, Call of the Wild, that's what it is. To me, that's like the standard for hunting games now. So, and I haven't even played that in a long time, but I put a lot of time into that game, and it was really fun. It's still fun, but you really have to have patience for it. All right, going to the next game. Soul Calibur 4. Y'all remember this? This is when they started doing crossovers and bringing special characters to the games. So the Xbox version had Yoda, you see him right there. And I think the PlayStation version had Kratos, and the Nintendo version had Link in it. But it was Soul Calibur 4. I'm not gonna lie, I played it for a while, and then I got bored with it because I always compare it to Soul Calibur 1. That's my favorite. Mitsurugi and Maxi were my favorite players in that one. Cervantes was a beast as well. Kilik was a beast. There's a lot of good players up there, and once you Hong Song Young, and it was a lot of good guys up there. There was a lot of good players to fight as. But yeah, so Calibur 4. Hopefully that brings back some fond memories for some of you. Let me know in the comments if y'all had any of these games. Alright, one of my favorite franchises of all times, and I might even play some of this. Not this particular one, but Hitman. This was Hitman Resolution. This one was really good. I did beat it. Hitman always is a one. They're beautiful games. Come on, focus. Yeah. Hitman, the environments and stuff, they're always really, really gorgeous places. And every game, it just gets better. Currently, I have Hitman World of Assassination. I'm playing through part 3. I haven't finished it yet. But man, there's so many ways to kill and assassinate people up here. I look at videos sometimes of how people have killed up here, and I'm like, man, I never would even thought to do that. And it's cool just to walk around these places because they look so great. It's like, man. But Agent 47, that's my boy. I really enjoyed the Hitman games. I had a lot of good time with playing that. Alright, next up, we have Battlefield 3. Now, Battlefield 3, I didn't spend a whole lot of time playing this because I was a Call of Duty guy. I don't even remember where I got this from. Maybe somebody gave me this game. That's what it was. Somebody gave me this game. Battlefield. It was known for its destructive environments and things. It was really dope, actually. Battlefield held its own. It really did. Let me read a little bit. Winner of Best Action Game and Best Online Multiplayer. Okay, I really don't have. Okay, these are more like features. The awesome power of Frostbite 2 technology takes destruction scale and immersion to unprecedented levels. Engage in all-out warfare with award-winning multiplayer, or team up with a friend in intense co-op missions. Real as hell single player. Combat delivers a true warrior's experience in the global war of tomorrow. I don't want any wars. They already preparing for the war of tomorrow. Battlefield folks. Battlefield 3. Alright, this next game is very special. Not because it's special, but because it was retarded. Pocket racers. Now, you see that guy? See that perpetrator? Burger King made a game, or they had a game made called Pocket Racers, and they were giving this game away when you bought a combo. Yes, they gave away a game when you bought a combo, and I actually played it. I actually played it with my kids. We played it for about a day, and then it was discarded into the fires of Mordor. Yeah, it was. For real, we just forgot about it. I mean, look at this box art. Alright, let's focus. Alright, so you got this lady. I don't even remember who she was or why they put her on the cover. Then you got the king. Then you have, look at these goobers. It's just a burger dude. If it would focus up, it's trying to focus on that chicken guy. But yeah, as goofy as this cover looks, that's how goofy this game was. But hey, you got it for free with a combo from Burger King. Oh, and in case you're wondering, I do like all the discs are in here. So I'm actually thinking about going to old school games and trading in this stuff like my son suggested and getting some money for it because I don't have a 360 anymore. I'm not going to play these discs again, and they're just pretty much sitting here taking up space. Next up, we'll do this one just because I want to get them out of the way. We got Test Drive. Now, my brother put me on to Test Drive. He has a bad habit of telling me about a game, saying, yo, we can play this together and have a good time. And then he abandons me and doesn't play the game with me anymore. That's actually how I started playing the hunting game that I'm into now. Racing Reinvented. More than just a racing game, it's a lifestyle offering a totally immersive online world. I will say Test Drive was ambitious. Features the most exclusive vehicles in the world, including Ferrari, Lamborghini, Ducati, Aston Martin, and Pagani, racing on thousands of miles of Hawaiian paradise with millions of gamers waiting to challenge you in a massively open online world. On this game, you could buy yourself a house and go in the house and do other things, I believe, but it's been so long. But that's why my brother was so hype about selling me on this game, talking about, hey man, you can buy a house and you can get your clothes and you can do all this stuff. I think this was before the what is it now? The Forza Horizon games. I think this might have been before Forza Horizon, but if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I think they did some of those things a little more in depth up here than they did on Forza. Alright. Next up, I'm not gonna lie. Tony Hawk Shred, I did not play this. I think somebody gave me this. I played the Pro Skater games, but I didn't play this. I think this was just a money grab because the franchise was so popular. It says, just step on the board to shred through awesome modes, including Trick, Point Rush, and Challenge. Yeah, I think this was just again, they just put this out there. But I don't think this was nowhere near as big as Pro Skater series was. Next up, Call of Duty Black Ops 3. The Black Ops series. I like it. I actually have Black Ops 6 campaign. I haven't played it yet all the way. I'm still at the beginning. So when I play Black Ops or any Call of Duty, I always do the campaign first. Most people go straight to the multiplayer, but I like campaigns and stories. So I play the campaign and I put it on the highest level. So I play on veteran because let's face it, once you go through the campaign once, you're really not gonna go through it again. So I play it on veteran difficulty so I can get the most out of the campaign. The only time I replay campaigns was on the original Modern Warfare, where you could collect all the intel, and then you opened up these cheat codes where you could have like infinite grenades, and they would be like cluster grenades. So you just throw one grenade and it just blow up everything. That's so fun. Just thinking about it right now makes me want to go play it. Black Ops 3 was not my favorite. Black Ops 2 is where it was at for me. It was so good. It was just so good. The best-selling franchise on Xbox 360. That's about all they have, but Black Ops. Next. Sonic All-Stars Racing Transformed. This game, I really enjoyed this game. I think Mario Kart World is taking elements from this game and Diddy Kong Racing from back in the 64 days. But this game I think is underrated. It was really fun. You could go by car, boat, and you were flying. It was so different. You had all these different characters and their theme stages, and the music on the stages was really good. I really like what they did with Shinobi and Joe Musashi in this game. It was just fun. I have so many great memories with my kids playing this game. We would sing the songs up there while we racing, and it was so bright and colorful. It was just my kids. They were at that cool age where they could play video games, but they were young and still. I could still pick them up and stuff like that, and a lot of good memories. I miss my kids being that young sometimes. But yeah, a lot of times that's what makes a game so good. It's just the memories that you get when you play them. I can associate any of the games that I really got into. I can associate them all with a certain season in my life. It's great. Next up. Gears of War 2. This was the best Gears of War in my opinion. To me, the new trilogy, get it away from me. The original trilogy is where it's at. Okay? Do not get it twisted. The original trilogy is where it's at. This is also the last time I ever stood outside. Actually, this is the first and last time I ever waited for a midnight release and stood outside the store. This is a limited edition. It's a collector's edition. It's got the metal case. Well, that wasn't the metal case. It's got the book and the metal case. So, what y'all saw me tapping on, what y'all heard me tapping on was this. Beneath the surface and inside, look at Gears of War 2. This is the picture. Dom and his wife. Oops. But we just had a lot of cool behind the scene stuff. I don't think I'm gonna get rid of this. Got all your Jack. Some other cool stuff. But Gears 2, I loved it. The worm, the drama, the story between Dom and his wife, the dynamic of the group. This was good times. This was good times right here. Oops. Alright, then you have the metal case. Man, what a special time. Just a little bit of tapping for you. I remember when I bought this. Hey, back when games came with manuals. How cool is that, right? The double discs. But I remember when I bought this, I got it, and I had to go on a trip the next day. So I was going all weekend. I wasn't gonna be back till like late Sunday night. I had to go to work on Monday. I think you know and I know that I did not go to work on Monday. But yeah, they had the instruction guides. Look at this. Come on, man. Tell me y'all don't miss those times. When you can open up the book and just read about it. I remember when we used to rent games from Blockbuster, and there was this other place called Family Video Computer Center near where I lived. We would go rent from, and you would rent it, and they would give you the manual with the game. So in anticipation of playing, I would read the manuals and like look at it over and over and over, because sometimes when we would get home, we wanted to play right away, but my mama would want to watch TV or something like that. So while I was waiting, I would read the books, then I would go outside and play, try to make the time go by. But if it was like a game I really, really wanted to play, I would sit right there, look at all the pictures, read everything over and over, and glean all the information I could. That was especially true when The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past came out. We called and they let us reserve it. Oh my goodness, that was a night of anticipation, I tell you. We were at a cookout at my cousin's house. I called up the Blockbuster. They told me they had it, and nope, this was Family Video Computer Center. They told me they had it. I reserved it. They let you rent it for 7 days for like $5. Crazy, right? But we were at this cookout, and we went up there, we rented it, and then we came back to the cookout. It drove me mad, the anticipation and waiting. And then when we first turned it on and the 3D Triforce came down and joined together, and then you start the game and it's raining. Oh man, I remember it like yesterday. Alright, next game, we get into the end. Matter of fact, this will be the final game I share. Gears of War 3. The end of an era. This game was good too. It was sad, it was bittersweet, but it was final. There was some finality. Some things finally made sense. And it was good. It was good times. However, I did not like this as much as I like Gears 2. I want to go back and play through these again, actually. I think I might start a Gears 2 playthrough this weekend, because they got them all on Game Pass now. And the original Gears of War, they even updated it and like remastered it, added a whole new level and everything. I already beat that, but I haven't played Gears 2 in so many years. It's been at least 15 years since I played that game, and it's awesome. I have no complaints about it. But that's all we got. I got a couple more actually, but I'm just gonna let it be, okay? I appreciate y'all watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, please consider doing it because I got to get to this 5,000 and then we got to get to 10,000. We're gonna keep on growing and going, okay? Take it easy. Get some good rest. I hope the whispering and chewing and the reading and everything gave you some type of tingles. And if not, maybe it was at least entertaining enough and gave you some fond memories of your own childhood or young adulthood when you were playing games. Alright? I'm still playing games now. That will never stop. Thanks, guys. I love you. I'll see you next time.